you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
And welcome back to my 600-pound podcast, everybody. Hello.
Hello, hello. My name is Jess.
I'm Jen.
I hope we have some new listeners here from the Facebook group titled My 600-Pound Fan Group.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, new friends. Doubt it.
Yeah, doubt it.
Okay, so long story short. So at least once a month, I've been doing this for months, okay? At least once a month, I will go on other My 600-Pound Life fan groups on Facebook and just plug our podcast just to be like, hey guys, if you like the show, we have a podcast, whatever, here it is. Here's the link. Well, I did it literally August 20th and I posted all of our links and I posted all this stuff. I had one comment that just said, oh, cool. And that was it, okay? So September rolls around and I'm like, oh, it's about time. Let me post another comment in that group and just be like, hey, there's a podcast about the show that exists.
Just if you're interested.
Yeah, just if you're interested. And this time I did add, I was like, let me just add. And so I added a little edited. Just a heads up, this is a fucked up humor podcast. Left it at that. Next thing I know, next morning, I wake up 80 comments on this thing. And I'm like, oh no, here we go. Here we fucking go.
Oh my god. People were not happy.
These people, okay, first of all, this one fan group, it's like my 600-Pound Life fan group on Facebook. First off, these people, like, it's like basically any other fan group out there. People are always posting memes, making fun of the patients, or talking shit about other things, whatever. It's like a basic fan group, all right? Literally, okay, here's my post. I'm just reading off of what I wrote. I wrote, if anyone is interested, my sister and I have a podcast called My 600-Pound Podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, links in our bio. By the way, it's a fucked up humor podcast, LOL. We recap old episodes. All right? So I get a comment from Wes, who, if, for those of you who don't know, this is Wes, who was on season 10, I think. Barely remember. He's not really memorable. His episode was kind of boring. You know, he did a great job. He had a supportive dad, whatever. You know, we're not coming for his episode at all. Like, because it was boring.
I don't even know if I've seen it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But it's interesting because literally, so Wes from season 10, he was on the most current season of Where Are They Now? And right when his newest episode aired this year in 2024, he joined the group and he was commenting about his episode and blah, blah, blah. But then he was also complaining about production and all this other bullshit. Anyway, so on my post, Wes comments and he goes, hi, this is Wes from the show. I wasn't aware that Megalomedia had issued a license for you to use their name for the podcast. That's so cool. I'll speak with the producers today and ask why they aren't marketing that as a way for us to promote our episodes. Immediately, I'm like, excellent. Make sure you also get every other podcast out there using various names of reality TV shows for their podcasts too. Heart emoji. Wes goes, sure thing. I'll do that for any show I am on and people try to profit off of. So I said, yes, because we make so much money talking into our microphones, recapping a reality TV show using our own equipment and free time. Heart emoji. I'm such an asshole. Then I say, also, make sure you contact the right production company. It's a Megalomedia, not Megalomedia. Heart emoji.
Oh my god.
I'm such an asshole.
Like, I don't understand because what we're doing is nothing new. Like,
no,
this is something there's so many different podcasts that just talk about random TV shows and reality TV. So I'm kind of confused why so many people were like so mad in that Facebook group. I was like, what?
Yeah. My favorite one comment was this woman named Amanda Hanley, whatever. She writes, fucked up humor equals two sisters being assholes. So I said, yes, girl, heart emoji. And then you commented with a screenshot of something she posted in the group. and said, I mean, you said, Jen, you wrote, I mean, you called this woman evil and posted a screenshot. So earlier, back in July, Amanda posted in the fan group saying, I forgot how whiny and evil she was. And it was Kirsten, crybaby Kirsten. And so then I said, that's horrible. She has an eating addiction. How dare you call her whiny and evil? That's an asshole thing to do.
Oh my God.
I'm such an asshole.
I just don't get it. I'm just like, oh, I mean, if you're not interested, just keep scrolling. Like, what? Like, some people are like, are you allowed to do that? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, anybody can do this.
What? My other favorite comment was from Elizabeth Leigh Leduc. She goes, number 4 from the rules of this group, which we all agreed upon joining. And it's literally just no promotions or spam. And she posted the rules, which is like no self-promotions with marketing offers, pyramid schemes, links to your own web page. If you wish to share your page, please ask a moderator first. No live Facebook videos where you are selling products. No live church services or band concerts, blah, blah, blah. This big group is related to the show My 600 Pound Life, not about self-promotions or other outside activities. And I'm like, I mean, the admins approved my post and they've approved all my other posts in this group whenever
that is true.
Yeah. And so I commented to it, our girl Elizabeth Leigh Leduc, and I was like, well, the admins approved it. Take it up with them. And she's like, I reported your post. Wes is absolutely correct. Y'all shouldn't be benefiting monetarily off the name of the show. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, okay, well, are you going to go after 90 Day Cray Cray? Are you going to go after Sister Wives podcasts? Are you going to go after all these other podcasts named after TV shows? Like, girl, TLC loves that shit. Good luck, girlfriend.
I think, like the 90, like, not 90 Day, I think the Sister Wives one, that has really, like, I think that's what making the show, like, I wouldn't watch Sister Wives if it was not for the podcast.
Oh, 100%. If it wasn't for Ace and Caitlin's podcast on Sister Wives, I would have dropped that show a long fucking time ago.
Yeah. That's literally the only reason I recently restarted watching it, and now I watch it every week is just for their podcast. Like, I wouldn't watch it otherwise.
Absolutely same. It's crazy.
I don't know. It's just weird. I'm like, okay.
It's crazy. Also, I posted these screenshots in our fan group, the My 600 Pound podcast discussion group, and I literally just posted these screenshots and I was like, have at it, guys, whatever. Wes is bullying me, LOL. And several girls on there were like, oh yeah, TLC loves podcasts. Like, I know there's the Reality Gaze podcast, and they're friends with some of the producers, and the producers like gave them early access and everything. Like, this is all promotion for TLC, which also, can I just say, My 600 Pound Life is a TV show exploiting these people with a free surgery. Like, they're not filming at flattering angles. They're not doing these people justice. Half the time they're doing these poor people dirty. So, like...
They are. They really do.
They really are. Like, get those sheets off that bed right now. Get your naked ass in that shower right now.
Especially, like, the later seasons where there was a switch from...
Yeah.
It used to be, like, the first part of the episode was, like, the first 6 months. And then the last half of the episode was always going to be the surgery and then following after the surgery. And now they've really pushed it to where the most of the episode is literally the lead up to the surgery. And there's barely anything after surgery. And it's kind of annoying. I wish they would kind of go back.
I know.
To the original way they did it.
I know. Because today's episode, we are doing Zsalynn from season 2, episode 1. And her episode... Oh my God, she got her surgery like early on in the episode, and then we got to see like the aftermath.
Yeah.
Which to me I find is the most interesting thing about the show. Whereas lately they've been really focusing on, you know,
the before.
The before, and you know how these people are not doing well and all this crazy bullshit. They're definitely exploiting these people.
I even looked at the timestamp. I think it was 17 minutes into the episode is when she's going in for the surgery, or whether she's approved. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I bet that was. Ay. So anyway, this entire Facebook group was like coming for my throat. Been like, I can't believe you're talking shit about these people. This is an addiction. Addiction's not funny. Meanwhile, literally... the following day, someone posted a picture of this gigantic pair of underwear and said, oh, Temu has their undies.
Wow.
And then all these comments are like, oh, they don't wear underwear. Oh, these would barely fit them. Blah, blah, blah. Making fun of all these people. And I'm like, okay, and
Holy
y'all
shit,
gonna get
guys.
on me about a podcast?
Oh my
Got
goodness.
it.
Okay. Wow. I left that group.
Yeah, I want to leave this group so bad. It's full of people that have not left the home. I mean,
home.
my
the home.
the home. The people in that group don't get out much. I don't think they have friends. I don't think they
so you
have
can't
jobs.
generalize everybody.
Jennifer,
You can't
I
do
am
that.
generalizing. I saw their profile pictures.
I saw those profile photos with the dolphins, and just everyone's got a photo of their dog. It's always a photo of the dog or flowers. A lot of grandchildren. But we can't generalize everybody.
Most of these comments, though, are people who clearly don't know how the internet works. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then, of course, my post from that Facebook group was deleted.
Yeah.
But they still
But the
kept
other
up
ones-
all my other posts about the
Yeah, they're all-
podcast.
I'm
So-
like, oh, okay.
All right,
They
whatever.
approved them and left them up, but whatever. Okay. That's
Yeah.
funny.
But now I'm like so excited to cover Wes's episode because now I officially hate him and have a personal reason of hating him.
He better knock our socks off with his episode.
Oh, his episode's going to be so boring. I'm calling it. He has a supportive family. You know, he seems like a nice guy when he isn't bullying me on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, like his episode was just like a typical boring, you know. And I even said
does really well
multiple times in the comments, I'm like, you all are such fucking liars because I know damn well you all laughed when Steven Asante fell off that golf cart. No one commented on that. No one said anything about that because they're all fucking liars.
Yeah, they all know that's the truth.
Honestly, my God. And so today we are covering season 2, episode 1 of Zsalynn, who is a fan favorite. I love her.
I do too. I like her a lot.
I really like her. It's her piece of shit husband that I fucking hate.
Oh my God, that guy sucked. Ugh.
Sucks. For those of you who are new to our podcast, this is kind of what we do. We recap the episode. We talk shit about the production company. We talk shit about family members. If the person is an asshole, we're going to fucking talk about it. This is not a weight shaming podcast.
No, not really.
We're not blaming anyone for a food addiction, which is a real addiction because fucking American food companies like to
exploit us. Yeah.
And they also like to fill our foods with all this unnatural bullshit, making it addictive.
It's so addictive.
It's so crazy. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know.
And
People
also,
are just so stupid.
Yeah. And also, most of this stuff stems from, like, traumatic stuff in their childhood.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's not funny.
No.
We just talk about the show, honestly. We just recap the show.
Yeah, we make fun of the show. We make fun of Dr. Now.
The producers that edit this shit terribly. Like, some of this stuff makes no sense. Like, the time frames make no sense. Who had the changing hair the whole episode? Like, none of it made sense. Like, her hair. Oh, who was that? Was it Dolly?
Oh, it may have been. No. Wait, well, yeah, Dolly did change her hair a lot. But it kind of made sense.
It was that guy. I can't remember the guy's name, but at one point his hair was long, and then it was short, and then it was long again, and then he had a beard, and
People want to get on us, and I'm like, girl, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree. Anyway, jokes on them, because I actually have been contacting TLC and Megalomedia to try and get early access screeners for the next season. I also tried to get in contact with Shaky Leg Productions, that's a hilarious name, by the way, but they do 1,000 Pound Sisters and 1,000 Pound Best Friends. I was trying to see if we could get early screeners. I have not heard back. I reached out to TLC. They said they weren't able to help me. But then again, I think I had just submitted to like the general contact thing, which makes sense. So if anyone out there knows how to get early access screeners, we would love that for 1,000 Pound Sisters or 1,000 Pound Best Friends. Because I think we're thinking about recapping those shows.
Yes.
As well.
Soon.
Yeah. Because I mean, we both work full time. It's hard to do this.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like
No.
a full-time job and then trying to like watch episodes because you got to watch the episode, you take notes, and then recording this, and then editing everything, and like making it's not quick. It doesn't take like a quick minute. It takes a bit.
No, not at all. So yeah, if anyone knows how to get early access screeners for TLC shows, please reach out to us. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, My 600 Pound Podcast, or My 600 Pound Pod, or you can comment
somehow.
Somehow.
I don't know. Email. Email's in the show notes, I think.
Everything is in the show notes. Yeah. If you know, I've been trying to reach out, see if we can get early access screeners. So joke's on you, Wes.
Joke's on you.
Bet if Wes reached out to them, they're like, "Who is this?
Who are you?
Who are you?"
You got an automated message.
Automated message. Oh my god. All right.
But
it's been about 15 minutes. Let's just dive right into Zsalynn today.
Yes.
So we are covering
an old one.
Real old one. Season 2, episode 1, Zsalynn. Episode first aired January 7th, 2014.
Okay, I thought this was like 07.
I know! I know!
Are you serious?
Yeah. I could have sworn this aired in the late 2000s.
The way he was smoking inside, I was like, oh, this has got to be like 06, 07.
I know!
2014.
2014? Holy shit. I'm just shocked. The show is not as old as I thought it was. Like 90 Day Fiancé apparently came out around the same time, 2014, 2015.
Oh, man.
I think.
Wow.
This is crazy.
But also, that was 10 years ago. What happened? Well, okay, Dr. Now would have been... Oh.
He was born in 1944.
Oh, wow.
So, he was born October 11th. We should do something for his birthday.
Oh, so he was like 70.
He's going to be 80 this year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he'll be 80 this year. So when they were filming this, he was 69.
Wow, he looked pretty okay.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, Doctor Now. Okay, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. So today's episode, we're doing Zsalynn Whitworth. She is 42 years old. This was 10 years ago. She's now 52.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And at the time of filming, she was 597 pounds from San Antonio, Texas.
At least she's close to Houston.
I know, thank God.
But so this episode is only like really like 40 some minutes. So this goes fast. So really, fast. She's waking up. She's jumping in the shower. They're just fast forwarding everything. She's getting dressed super fast.
Yeah. Like, the shower scene was literally seconds long. And also, she was behind a door. The sliding glass door in the shower. They let her shut the door.
I'm shocked.
She had sheets on the bed. She had matching sheets for one, except her pillow was a different sheet, but whatever. She had a comforter. Her bed looked really cute. I was like, okay, girl.
She has it together.
She really does.
Yeah. So she's mentions that she just hates waking up in her skin, and she's just become so immobile from what she used to be. And she just doesn't do anything but eat, and she watches 7 to 8 hours of TV a day. And not gonna lie, I probably watched like 7 hours of TV today.
Yeah, me too, girl. Me too.
I didn't.
I was trying to figure out what she was watching on the TV.
Maybe
I couldn't figure it out. I don't know. What was going on in 2013? I don't know. Wasn't 90 Day Fiancé, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
So Zsalynn is watching TV, and there's a huge live, laugh, love sign in her living room. Also, in her bedroom, above the bed, is a gigantic framed baby photo of, I assume, her daughter.
Yeah, I think that's her daughter. I was like, right above the bed.
Right above the bed?
Oh. Right above the bed? No?
Oh.
It's a choice.
That's a choice. I wonder if Gareth and her are clapping cheeks in front of the baby photo. I don't know. Couldn't be me.
So during her back, she mentions that she would circle like in the magazines, like the clothing she liked that she wanted. And her mom said, like, I'm not buying you those clothes. They're not for fat kids. I was like,
That's
what?
horrible. That is so fucked up.
What a bitch.
What a bitch. Her mom also would not let her lick envelopes because she thought there were calories in the glue.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Also, like, I can understand not wanting your kid to lick envelopes because it's a fucking glue, and that's how fucking George's fiance on Seinfeld died.
Oh.
But this woman is more worried about the calories in the glue.
The glue
Girl,
calories?
The glue calories? Girl, bye.
Glue?
God, what a bitch. I'm so sorry,
Listen,
Zsalynn.
That's
my
the
God.
dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Stupidest
Don't
thing
lick
I've ever
that.
heard. Don't lick that. There's
So
calories in that glue.
I bet that glue is so weak. Gorilla glue, yeah, okay, that's probably like a good 20 calories. But the glue on an envelope, no, that's nothing. Gorilla glue,
You think there's 20 calories in Gorilla Glue?
it's stronger glue.
I mean, do you remember Gorilla Glue Hair Girl?
Oh yeah, that was insane.
That was
Where
nuts.
she didn't have any got to be spray, so she sprayed her hair with Gorilla Glue.
Oh,
She had to go to the hospital for that.
Oh, she had to have a whole treatment. They had to like use acid and shit to get that out off her scalp.
Oh my God.
Horror story. Poor Gorilla Glue girl. Anyway, so we meet Zane, not Zayn from One Direction, but Zane, Zsalynn's sister. The mom really liked these Z names, huh?
Yeah. You got Zane, Zsalynn,
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 Zaza Gabor,
Zachary, Zebediah,
Zebediah, Zachariah,
Zechariah,
Zebula.
Zebula.
I can't think of any other Z names.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, Zsalynn, oh my God. Zsalynn said when she was in high school, she went from 170 to 375 in high school. That's a big gain for just a few years.
Yeah. Her sister Zane said that their mom wouldn't get her any new clothes. She's like, you have to lose 10 pounds before I buy you anything new.
That is horrible. Who does that to a child?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. And while Zsalynn is going on about her backstory, there's a scene of her at the grocery store on a scooter. And she says that when she goes to the grocery store, the cart just automatically turns into the sugar aisle. Like, the cart has a mind of its own. It's not me, guys. It's the cart.
The cart is
addicted to sugar. The cart is the one putting the brownie mixes and the ice cream in the cart. Yeah. It's not her, guys. It's the cart.
It's self-driving cart. Tesla invented this years later, but somehow the cart's in this random grocery store in San Antonio. Wow. They also have the self-driving technology.
Wow.
Pre-car.
That's crazy.
I know. It's pretty wild, right?
But Zsalynn says that she bought a scale at home that goes to 500, and lately all it just says is error.
Oh,
that's awful.
I feel so bad. I like her so much.
I really like her. I really like her. She seems so fucking cool. Not gonna lie though, when she leaves the grocery store, she goes to a drive-through donut place and she gets a huge thing of donuts. As she's eating those, not gonna lie, I want a donut so fucking bad right now.
I literally went to the grocery store today. I went to Aldi and I thought they used to have those like the bakery section, and I was literally gonna buy myself a donut. But it was gone. Like that section was gone. And I was like, I'm not going to go buy like 6 donuts. I just wanted like 1 or 2.
Right.
I'm like, I was kind of pissed, but I'm like, I'm not going to go anywhere else. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Did you buy the donuts?
No, because they didn't have like they didn't have like the singles like they used to.
Oh. See, this is America's fault. It's because they want you to buy the 6-pack. Yeah. They want you to buy the 20-pack.
I was going to be healthy and just eat 1 donut, 1 or 2 donuts, and they were going to force me to buy 6.
No.
6 to 12.
That's what's wrong with this country, guys.
This is what's wrong.
Oh, anyway, so Zsalynn is in the car driving and she goes to the donut shop drive-through. And honestly, girl, same. The way she's
Mm-hmm.
eating those donuts and she's just like, And I'm like, that's literally me when I eat donuts. And my husband makes fun of me all the time because I keep going, mmm. Then Zsalynn says, I want to make love to the donuts with my mouth. It is a sexual thing. And I'm like, okay, girl. we gotta, woo.
We gotta reel that in. Who was that? Who was it? Lacey?
Lacey.
Lacey.
There's, oh shit, what did she say?
Oh,
it's a
she
more
said-
pleasure button for me than sex.
Yes, we got Lacey again. God. It's like that's stuff we keep inside our brains. We don't let it go out of our mouths.
Absolutely.
We don't say that out loud.
Absolutely. So Zsalynn starts talking about how when she was younger, she felt really good and really proud of her weight. She had joined something called NAAFA, NAAFA, which, oh shoot, I didn't write down the whole acronym. What is it?
Oh, I did. It's National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Which I think that's cool. Like,
yeah.
You know what? Because people are going to be fat regardless of no matter how healthy you are, how well you eat. Sometimes it's just genetics, you know?
I know. It's like
so I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And this is where we meet her friend Bonnie.
Oh,
she was also in the group. I really like her too.
MVP. I fucking love Bonnie.
I know. She was more of a husband to her than Gareth.
I know.
Honestly.
And she's more of a parent than Gareth as well.
Yes.
Hannah has two moms, and their names are Zsalynn and Bonnie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie was so sweet. Oh my God. When she starts talking about Zsalynn, she was like, you know, she was the fat girl rock star. And talking about how sweet Zsalynn was and how friendly she is and outgoing and fun. And so Bonnie explains she had lost the weight. And even though she had lost the weight,
they still remained friends.
Yeah. Zsalynn explains that she was able to meet people from all over the world. And she was like, I even met men all over the world too. And I'm like, yes, girl, get it.
Ooh.
She says she went all over the world with different men. She was skinny dipping in the Mediterranean.
I'm like, okay, take me along with you.
I know. What the fuck? I want to go skinny dipping in the Mediterranean.
On another man on somebody's dime. That's the best part.
That's the best part. She said these men paid for her to go travel with them, and I'm like, wow. Yes, girl, that's how you do it.
I say that, but then again, I'm like, I'm terrified.
I would also be terrified. There's too many serial killers out there. But Zsalynn was like, you know, I had a really cute matching bra and panty set. I would take photos and that, like, I would just meet all these people. Men would pay for me and stuff. And I'm like, yes, girl, get it. And that's how she met her husband, Gareth, who is the troll of the episode. Hate this guy.
Yeah. He's so annoying. He's like, oh, I saw her photo. She just looks so big and soft and comfortable and comfy. I just like big women. And it's like,
what about her? What about for her? Her personality, idiot.
Yeah.
God.
So around 29 years old, she was 520 pounds, and this is when her weight started to take a toll on her health, and she just became like a reclusive person.
Yeah.
She couldn't really do much anymore, and even Gareth says that she's just so big they can't do much together anymore.
Yeah.
And she's like she's driving their car and it's like a stick shift.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I can't even like shift into this one gear. And
that's
I was
scary.
like, she's well, I'm like, I don't even know how to fucking drive stick. Like, how do you?
Me neither. Yeah. Good for her.
I'm like, God damn, good for her. And and then like her poor daughter, like Hannah. This is when we meet her daughter Hannah. She's picking her up from school, and they go to the they go back home, and Bonnie's there, and Bonnie takes Hannah outside. They're just playing on the trampoline. They're jumping around, and Zsalyn's just like, I'm just upset that I can't do any of this stuff with my daughter. Like Bonnie kind of has to do it. It's like,
oh, I do love the friendship too with Bonnie. That Bonnie is like Hannah's second mom, who's able to do these things with her. I think that is so sweet, and it's also very telling that Zsalynn, her main reason for wanting to get healthier is to stay with her daughter and to like, she realizes that her weight is affecting her daughter. There's a scene later on when they go to the park and like Zsalynn is like, I can't even get inside the park because of the way the gate is. And so she's like, I just want to do things with my daughter. You know, I want my daughter to have a mom. I want my daughter, because she even said, she was like, I don't think Hannah realizes how much my weight is affecting her. Because Zsalynn has to sit out on a lot of things. Zsalynn can't just like go on a run with her. She can't just go on the trampoline with her, you know? And for Hannah, that's all she's ever known. So she doesn't even realize it.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I feel like I'm going to be dead in 5 years. I don't want to like leave her. It's like, oh my God.
Oh,
that's so sad.
It's so sad. It's so sad. And the thing that pisses me off so much is that Zsalynn is like, she's really thinking about the future and really thinking about not just like, oh, I want to be skinny. I just want to be a skinny queen. She's like, no, like I want to be here for my daughter. And Gareth can't even see that. That's what makes me so fucking angry. I hate him.
I hate him. But I also love how she doesn't mention at all, oh, I want to get healthy for like all of us, the whole family. It's like for my, like, so I'm here for Gareth too. She only mentions, I just want to be there for Hannah. So I'm like, she knew from the very beginning, this guy sucked.
Yeah, she knew. Yeah. She was like, I cannot leave Hannah by herself with this guy. This guy's a fucking loser.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Oh, this is a Gareth hate account, guys.
Don't join if you like him.
Yeah. So anyway, it looks like we are in month 1 and Zsalynn is talking about how she has an appointment tomorrow with Dr. Now. She's folding clothes and she's like, even just like folding clothes is like wiping me out. She's like, I should be able to like just fold clothes and get ready for a trip without being winded. So she's driving to Houston. It looks like Bonnie is driving with them. There's also another woman with them.
Was that Zane?
I think that was Zane.
I couldn't tell, but I think that's her.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. And I'm like, Gareth didn't come, but I'm like, maybe benefit of the doubt. Maybe Gareth is with their daughter. Doubt it though, but who knows? So she gets to Dr. Now. They take her to the weigh-in. It is weigh-in time, guys. And her weigh-in is 596 pounds. She did not want to know the weight.
No, she did not.
Oh, that was rough. So all 3 ladies are in room 5 and Dr. Now comes in. By the way, the way they film this is so different.
I know. It was like different angles in the room 5. Different
angles. Dr. Now immediately comes in. It's like so quick. He looks so young.
He does. It's so weird.
Like so young. And he just starts telling her about, you know, what do you think the surgery is? What do you think the realistic expectations are? And she's, you know, they're having like a quick little discussion, but it keeps cutting like pieces. I don't know. It's very weird how they film this. He basically tells her that she needs to lose 20 to 30 pounds first. She only needs to be eating 2 to 3 times a day and no snacking in between meals. He does not mention the calories that we see here. So he's like, okay, we're going to see you in about 2 to 3 weeks to come back, lose about 20 to 30 pounds. And after Dr. Now leaves, Zsalynn was like, he was hard to Bonnie.
I mean, it's been a lot worse.
Girl, he was hard. He was hard. But Bonnie is like, it's okay. It's going to be hard. But, you know, we're with you. We're with you all the way. And I'm like, oh,
that's so nice.
What a good supportive friend.
Yeah. All right.
So the next scene we get, somebody parked their Mazda in the grass.
That
like,
was hers.
Right in front of the door.
Yeah, that's definitely hers.
Like, what the hell? All right. And so Zsalynn is driving Hannah to the park. Her friend Amy is with them. And then it's so sad. Zsalynn is basically watching her friend Amy take Hannah to play at the park. And Zsalynn is just walking out and is able to watch from the fence.
Oh, she said, I feel like my weight is costing her a normal childhood.
Oh, the fact that she's there though and Gareth isn't, I mean.
True.
Come on. So month 2, we are back in H-Town, guys. Zsalynn weighs in at 569 pounds. She lost 28 pounds.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. She does the baby voice though, which I hate. She goes, "Hi, Dr. Nazardin."
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Oh, I did. That's all I could hear.
Mm.
He approves her for surgery, and she's like, "Thank you so much, Dr. Nazardin." And I'm like, "You don't need to do the baby voice.
You don't need to." But he's like asking, "Is there any difficulties with the diet?" She's like, "No, there's not." And he's like, the way he said this is so unenthusiastic. He's just like, super.
I mean, that's just how he is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like nothing you say will ever excite him.
Mm-mm.
So 2 weeks later, Zsalynn is packing. Her surgery is tomorrow. Gareth is such a piece of shit. He is not supportive. He keeps talking about how he wants a fat wife. And then he says to Zsalynn, basically, Zsalynn was like, "Oh, he didn't say he'll be unattracted to me. He said that I will be repulsive to him."
Oh, that is so gross.
Garbage. Take that man out to the trash. I hate him.
Oh, and he also says, "I've always liked bigger women. Why settle for a hot dog when you can have a steak?" Why are you comparing her to like a food? Like
Food.
What? That's fucking weird.
Disgusting. And also, she can be a bigger girl. She just wants to lose weight though to be able to be at a healthier size to where she is able to take her daughter to the park.
Yeah, she wants to be
to
more
go
mobile,
outside.
right?
Yeah. She can still be a big girl. I don't understand why you want her to be so big to where she's completely immobile.
Yeah.
He's a disgusting person. I hate this guy. So Gareth is staying behind while Zsalynn drives Bonnie and Hannah to the hospital. And I'm like, Gareth, you motherfucker. He's not even, it'd be one thing if he was like, "Oh, I gotta stay home for Hannah.
Yeah.
Because Hannah's staying behind." No, he's just fucking staying home while his wife has major surgery.
That's so shitty. God. Yeah, so they get to Houston. It's time for surgery. She's in the hospital bed. She's crying. She does wish he was there. I mean, I get it. But Bonnie and Hannah are there. She's just so worried about Hannah. She's like, "What if I die on the table? Like, I can't do that to her." It's so sad. Oh.
It's so sad. She is so worried about Hannah and making sure that Hannah's okay and taken care of. Meanwhile, this motherfucker Gareth, all he cares about is, "Oh, I just want a fat wife. I just want a fat wife."
Yeah, what about,
what a piece of shit.
What if, like, sickness and health, what if she, like, lost a leg and you're like, "Oh, no, I want a wife with 2 legs." Like, that's literally what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, what a dick.
That's literally what he sounds like. He's such a piece of shit. Fucking hate this guy. So they do the gastric bypass. Dr. Now performs the gastric on her, and it goes really well. He said it was difficult, but I mean, it looked just like every other surgery we've seen on the show. So out of surgery, Bonnie and Hannah go to visit her briefly. Bonnie is so good with Hannah because I can't imagine being like a little girl and then you see your mom in surgery and like your mom's barely awake. And Bonnie is just so nice. She's like, "Oh, she's just sleeping. You know, she's still sleepy. You know, she's going to wake up. She's fine. Your mom is fine."
Yeah.
And so then Bonnie asks Hannah, you know, "Do you want to walk out? We can go." And so she takes Hannah out. And then she starts telling Hannah how brave she is.
Aww.
And I'm like, oh.
She's literally the nicest friend. I was like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet." So she
Fuck Gareth. I hate him.
So she probably had Hannah for 3 nights. Because that's how long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her own dad didn't
Exactly.
That's insane. That's literally insane.
Piece of shit. So they have Zsalynn on a liquid diet. They're doing the 1,200 calorie a day diet in the hospital. This is really interesting. Zsalynn says that she still has food cravings.
Yeah. And she wants to eat, but like she just can't.
Yeah. Oh. That's so hard. So Zsalynn goes for a walk and Bonnie is so positive. She's like, "You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you." Like, it's just so much positive energy. And then Gareth calls.
And
barf.
He didn't call. She hasn't talked to him since the surgery. He didn't call after surgery just to check and see how it went, see if she's okay. That's literally crazy.
That's fucking nuts. He calls and immediately he's like, "Oh, how much weight have you lost?"
What an asshole.
Are you fucking kidding me? And she's like, oh, I lost 75 pounds, Gareth. Like sarcastically, because that's not how the surgery works, Gareth. And so Gareth is like, oh, I couldn't sleep, so I took off work. And she's like, you took off work?
Wow. He could have come down.
Wow. Yeah. Could have taken care of his daughter? No. Instead, he goes, oh, but I just want to tell you that I went out for tacos. And Zsalynn is like, okay, it's time for me to hang up the phone now.
Yeah.
Like, he is not helpful. So 3 days later, Gareth insists on picking her up. He's supposed to pick her up 11. I don't know if it was 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.
I think 11 a.m.
Oh, 11 a.m.? 8:45, he still hadn't left the house. Garbage.
How far away is San Antonio to Houston?
Ooh, I should know this.
It's got to be close. San Antonio.
It's close enough. Yeah.
To Houston is. So it's about 3 hours. So he left by 9 o'clock. He hadn't even really left the house. That's crazy. It's a 3-hour drive. Why have you not left? To pick her up.
He is a horrible person. He's a horrible person. I fucking hate him. So, so he picks her up from the hospital and he takes her right to a fast food joint. And he orders all this fast food. He talks about how bacon is amazing. And it's like, she just had major surgery. She cannot have any solid food.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, can you hold my burger for me?
He's like, don't be eating my food. It's like, shut up. You're being so cold.
I want to punch him in the face so bad.
And she's like, I think I married a jerk. It's like, yeah, me too. I think you did. So we're now at month 4. Her current weight is 492 pounds. Since surgery, she's lost 104 pounds. Back home, she's adjusting to the new diet, but it's not been easy. She has like an appetite, but it's a little less, but she still wants to eat. And then she's making an egg. She's making some eggs to eat. And it's like, she's like gagging on them. And she like barely eats any. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, she barely ate it. She said, you know, my whole relationship with food is completely upside down. This is going to take a lot for me to get used to. And I think this is why in the earlier seasons, Dr. Now does the surgery so quickly. But now I think later on, he does make them change their diet first before surgery. Because this is changing their entire relationship with food.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So now we're at month 5. We are back in Houston. Zsalynn is like, every week I have a breakdown and I cry for sugar. But other than that, I think I'm doing good. And she is doing good because she weighs in at 443 pounds. So total, she has lost 153 pounds since surgery.
Wow. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Dr. Now's like, how are you doing? She's like, I hate to eat. Nothing tastes good. But Dr. Now's like, you should really be losing like more weight, like more like 50 pounds. Like she should be losing more. He mentions that she really should have lost around 200. She's only done about 150 so far. So he wants her down another 50 pounds for like the next month. So a week later, she's back home and she's going to see a trainer at a gym. And she was like, I know Gareth, if he found out, he would freak out. I was like, oh my God, that's insane.
I hate this guy. I hate it.
So she's got a trainer.
Yeah. She gets a personal trainer, and it goes really well. She's very nervous if Gareth finds out, but the whole time she's just like, I just want to be a normal mom, and I just want to be active and mobile for my daughter. Aww. She's like, and she's not even trying to get like crazy skinny either. She's just like, I want to be more mobile. And Gareth is like, oh, I just want a fat wife. So after her workout, she says she feels amazing. Like, and even the personal trainer was like, you did for your size, you did amazing. Like, we'll schedule again. Like, you did fantastic. And, you know, she is on cloud 9. She said she feels so good after working out. But as soon as she gets home, Gareth is like, oh, well, you could do that here. Why don't you go vacuum to break a sweat?
Yeah.
And
Oh my God. Yeah, he's like, why spend $50
Disgusting.
when you can just vacuum around the house, start around the house? And he's like, he asked their daughter Hannah. He's like, oh, well, like, do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? She's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And Zsalynn mentions, she's like, oh, like,
Mm-hmm.
I would have a salad. You know, I'll do a salad. He's like, I'm not buying you a salad. If you want to eat grass, go out in the yard and start grazing. If somebody said that to me, that's nuts.
No, that is psychotic. Right through the door. So immediately Hannah starts getting upset.
Oh.
She's like, I'm so frustrated because they keep arguing. And Gareth, it's not even arguing. Gareth just keeps making really rude comments to Zsalynn. And so Hannah's like, I'm so frustrated. And so Gareth says, go take that frustration out on the vacuum.
Okay, why don't you vacuum?
What the fuck? He is a total asshole to their daughter. He says something about how, like, oh, you're turning into your mom. And she's like, I'm glad I'm like my mom.
Aw, that's so nice.
Oh, and so then Hannah says to her mom, she's like, why did you have to marry him? And Zsalynn is like, if I didn't marry him, then I wouldn't have you. And Hannah was like, it's not worth it.
Damn.
And this is when Gareth, damn. Then Gareth goes, I agree with Hannah.
It wasn't worth it. I was like, wow.
Jaw hit the floor. What a piece of shit. Terminate his parental rights immediately. I hate this fucking guy. Piece of shit.
And he's just sitting in the house smoking. No wonder he wants them to vacuum. He's probably ashing his cigarette just on the floor. Like a psycho.
He definitely is. Psycho. Ew. So we get to month 6. She is now 399 pounds. She lost 198 pounds since surgery. Gareth is so fucking rude. Every time she's making something, he comes up behind her and he's like, what is that? Hannah. Zsalynn explains her and Hannah plan to do a 5K together in April. So exciting. So she goes to a park with her personal trainer. She did a whole half a mile. The whole time the personal trainer was like, you know, getting her on to go and was like, just so much positivity, you know? But then,
oh no, Zsalynn,
no, she stops and she does get a large Diet Dr. Pepper. She did say no to the fries though, because they said, okay, you want a large Diet Dr. Pepper and some fries? And she says, no fries. So,
no. But
I'll give her that.
Yeah, but the carbonate, okay, apparently I'm like, well, I mean, it's diet, so there's no calories, but it's the carbonation. So the carbonation will expand your stomach. And I was like, oh, no.
No, that's so crazy. Zsalynn does say she has to break Dr. Now's rules every now and then to make the diet successful, which...
Okay, we're all human.
I can kind of... We're all human, you know? So Gareth is such a monster. So we get to month 8, and we're back at Houston. She weighs again 399 pounds.
Wow.
And it's just, wow. She hasn't lost any weight.
Wait.
I mean, she hasn't gained either.
No. Yeah.
Wait a second. That was wait.
Oh, wait, yeah. Did we skip a bunch of months?
Month 6.
Okay, we did skip one.
Skipped.
Yeah.
We skipped month 7. So month 6, she was 399. She's back. Month 8, 399. She hasn't lost any weight.
No.
She admits to cheating with the diet soda. Doctor now explains to her about the carbonation. And then we skip all the way to month 12.
I know. We really fast forwarded, but
we flew through this. And so she's at the park with Hannah and she's on the swings with her.
And they flash back to like the first part of the episode where she couldn't even like barely leave the car. And now she's on the swing set.
Yeah. Oh, so she goes to Dr. Now's for another checkup. It's been 12 months since they first met. She's now 349 pounds. She's lost a total of 248. I was a little nervous here because month 8, she was 399. And here we are month 12, she's 349. But Dr. Now says to her, he's like, you did amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
And then we do get a scene where she was supposed to do the 5K with Hannah, but she twisted her ankle while working out. I think she was working out.
I think so.
And now she's...
Maybe.
Yeah.
And she's like,
And now she's got a whole boot on her foot.
yeah, and
So
crutches.
she can't do the 5K.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
But they're making spaghetti squash in the kitchen, and Gareth comes in.
Delish.
And like, he's like, okay, it's actually not that bad. You know, cooking's not your forte. Why are you going to tear her down any moment you can? Like,
I know. He's a disgusting person. I hate him. And so 2 weeks later, Zsalynn is putting on jeans. She says it's been 7 years since she was able to put on jeans.
7. How?
7 years. That is crazy. So they are going to ride horses. And I was like, who's riding horses?
Yeah, I was a little like,
Hannah.
oh, wait. Oh.
Wait a second.
Yeah, but no, I mean, she has lost a lot of weight, but I thought like there's a limit still.
I think there is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because immediately when we see the horses, I was watching this with my husband, and immediately he's like, do you remember that Nathan For You episode where the idea is to have larger people ride horses, but you attach the balloons to the larger people?
Oh, that's not
so that they can ride on the horse?
That's so messed up. That would never work. That's fucking crazy.
That would never work. Oh my God. For those of you who don't watch Nathan For You, please watch it. It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny.
It's hilarious. It's so bad. But Hannah rides a horse, and, you know, Zsalynn's able to be with her while she does this, and it looks like they're just having a really fun day out.
Yeah.
And Hannah's excited to do it again. And that's the whole episode. That's the end.
Really short. I was like, oh my God, that's how they used to be. It was very nice.
I know.
And I did look up, I saw a recent, like super recent photo. Hannah graduated from high school. There's a photo of her.
Oh my God, stop.
Her and her mom and her whole graduation stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so nice.
Oh, stop. That's adorable.
No Gareth.
So Zsalynn, no Gareth. Fuck that guy. I do know. So Zsalynn is on 2 episodes of Where Are They Now? She's on Where Are They Now? Season 1, Episode 1, and Where Are They Now? Season 2, Episode 3. So we'll probably cover those in the near future for our Patreon if you guys are interested in hearing those. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to see what happens when she kicks Gareth out.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, cannot wait.
Hopefully.
Man, I know. But Zsalynn is one of the early success stories of My 600-Pound Life. She's just such like a nice person. You just really root for her. It's sad she's married a piece of shit, but you know what? We all make mistakes. We're all human. Looking at pictures of Zsalynn now, she looks fantastic. I mean, good for her, man. Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
And also, it also blows my mind that Gareth like was willing to say all this stuff on TV. Like, I couldn't imagine what he said behind closed doors.
Ugh. He's a disgusting person. He's just a disgusting human being. Oh, I did look up the picture of Zsalynn and Hannah at Hannah's graduation. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was like,
oh, that is adorable. She looks just like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. She looks just like her. Oh, that is awesome. This is a fuck Gareth account. Yeah. We hate him. I hope he, dies a horrible death.
Well, maybe.
I never said I was nice. I never said I was a nice girl.
You never said I was nice. But, Oh, God. I know this is so short, guys. I'm sorry. But this was a very short episode.
This episode was so short. Dang, I even spent the first 15 minutes making fun of the people in that Facebook group.
God, there's just not much. Like, when they go so fast, it's like you can't catch anything.
I know.
It's like trying to catch any little weird thing besides that live, laugh, love.
I know. Yeah, the live, laugh, love, the frame baby picture. She did have some cool Halloween decorations.
Oh, I wrote those down. The zombie.
Oh, yeah, she has these, like, giant zombie things, like, outside her house. That's pretty cool. I did look up NAFA. Again, it's the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they are still around. Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys can look them up. For those of you who say that we're mean girls and that we're assholes and making fun of food addiction, why don't you go donate to some of these places like NAFA?
Yeah.
Or why don't you volunteer somewhere? where you can actually help people instead of being an online keyboard warrior, guys. Why don't you go volunteer somewhere, okay? And then get back to us about how horrible we are.
Oh, God. We're not mean. Well, we're not mean. We just like to talk. We just like to talk. And
we're just a couple of yappers.
We're just on here yapping every Monday.
Yep.
All right.
And if you enjoy hearing us yap, we post episodes every Monday of My 600-Pound Life. And then twice a month, we will post on Wednesdays episodes of Where Are They Now?
Yeah. But that's all I've got. Everybody, I hope you have a good week and happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday, guys. Next week, we will be covering Charity. What's her season again? Hold on, I have it pulled up. Okay, next Monday, the 30th of September, we will be covering Season 3, Episode 8, Charity. That is also International Podcast Day.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys celebrated last Friday, the 20th of Pepperoni Pizza Day. Also, our next Patreon episode will be Wednesday, October 2nd. We will be doing Where Are They Now? Season 4, Episode 10, Nicole, the Juggalo family.
Yeah.
All right. Now, there's also a poll in the Patreon to let us know what episodes we should be doing next for Patreon. So, guys, go check it out.
Everybody
vote there. I also posted an October poll as well for our Monday episodes. So vote there. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
And next time we see you, we will be doing Season 3, Episode 8, Charity.
Alrighty. Okay. See you, everybody.
All right, guys. Until then, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600-Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600-Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600-Pound Podcast Discussion Group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.